Good afternoon and welcome to today's online contests. Please go to mathleague.org/online on your computer and be prepared to follow along with instructions that you will receive from us. So if you've clicked this link, you should reach this page right here. Again, welcome to today's contest, October 10th High School. Please take note of your event number depending on where you are located. If you're in Arizona, you're going to use the 8078 and Texas 8105. If you need any assistance at any time during the check-in process, you can email us at onlinecontests@mathleague.org. Again, if you're having any issues with this check-in process, please email us at onlinecontests@mathleague.org. Do not raise your hand icon. Again, at this time, do not raise your hand icon. If you really need assistance from us, please email us at onlinecontests@mathleague.org. All right. Thank you for joining us for today's online contest and good luck to you all. The contest will not start until half past. If you do not need any assistance, just hang out until then while we help others with customer service issues. If this is your first time at one of our contests, the questions are much harder than math classes at school and maybe even harder than other contests you've taken math tests at. Our contests are designed to be difficult enough to separate the very best students in the country. Even a score of 50% on a qualifying test is enough to get you to the next championship round. So do whatever questions you can and don't get discouraged by problems you get wrong. Rather than being discouraged, use them as an opportunity to learn more for next time. You are responsible for your own computer and internet connection. We cannot help you if you have any difficulty opening documents, connecting to the internet, etc. And if these issues interfere with your participation, we cannot allow any exemptions to the rules or the timings of the tests. You are responsible for following the instructions posted on our website or announced in this meeting. If you pay attention and adhere to those instructions, things will go smoothly for you today. If you fail to follow the rules, you will be responsible for those consequences. Here are the next steps you must complete. For your camera, students that are testing alone, you should have logged into Zoom through a device that has a camera that can be positioned so that the field of view of the device contains an unobstructed view of you, your workspace, and your computer screen. Ideally, you should also set up a device so that you can view the Zoom meeting window, as this is where the timer will be visible during the test. If you're using a phone or tablet for your camera, this means you'll probably want to set the device to use the front camera, for instance. This camera must remain on until data entry is finished for the last test. And you may not use any filters or fake backgrounds. Feel free to check out our video at Mathleague Media YouTube channel for tips on how you can set up an external camera on a phone or a tablet. If you have multiple students with the same chaperone, if each of you will be connecting to Zoom through your own computer, simply follow the instructions above. Otherwise, the chaperone can set up one Zoom connected device and position the camera so that all students in the room can be seen on the camera. For instance, if a teacher is chaperoning students in a classroom, the teacher may connect to Zoom through one computer as long as students can see and hear the Zoom meeting and the camera can capture an image of all the students in the classroom. You should have logged into Zoom under the name of a student who is registered for today's contest. If the name is that of a chaperone or someone else, you must log out and re-register for the meeting under the name of a student who is registered for today's contest and is physically sitting in the same room as the device that is connected to the Zoom meeting. We tremendously value the safety and privacy of our students and will protect them by removing anyone who does not appear to be authorized to access this meeting. You must have a chaperone in the room with you at all times, and your sound must be set to come out of your speakers so both you and your chaperone can hear. Headphones and other listening devices are forbidden at all of our contests. So if you are currently having headphones or any listening device, you must remove it at this time. Put it away. It is not allowed. Again, if you have headphones or any other listening device at this time, please take them out, unplug them, and put them away. They are not allowed for our contests. Open the current browser window so that it takes up your full screen. And do not resize it or minimize the browser at any time during the contest. Make sure that you have all the supplies you need: scratch paper, pencils, calculator, answer sheets, and the ID numbers of your team members. If you are dropped from the Zoom meeting, keep working on the test. And have your chaperone try to get you back into the meeting. Watch for emails about further instructions just in case it's a system-wide Zoom problem. At this point, all of you should go to this link that's presently on the page, and I'll go to that in just a second, and input all of your information. Everyone's going to select none as the test that they are taking and hit submit. You should reach a verification page. If you encounter an error, please follow the instructions on the screen so that we can help you. If you do not follow the instructions on the screen, it will delay the ability to help you. If you need any assistance at any time, please have your chaperone email us at onlinecontests@mathleague.org. Please have your chaperones to include your name, your ID number, as well as your state and school so we can look up your information much faster. If you need any help while we are testing, that's when you would raise your hand. Otherwise, we don't need to raise our hand because we're not currently testing. If you do have problems, please let us know at onlinecontests@mathleague.org. You'll be sent to a breakout room during the testing, or you can turn on your mic and chat with one of our staff members to resolve any issues that you may be having. Down below is following useful information, just in case you don't have your answer sheets. They're located right here on this link. And of course, other things, other contests, etc., can be found here at this time. All right, so once I click on this link, I'll be entered to this page right here where everybody should be entering their information. Please put your last name exactly as spelled in your confirmation email. Put your event number for your state, which was on the previous page up top, and your 6-digit ID number. Once you've entered all three of those information, go ahead and make sure that you are on test taking as none for right now. And go ahead and press that submit button. Once you've done that, you'll reach this page where it says the following information has been verified: your last name, your ID number, your event number. The test is blank for right now. And we want to make sure that each and every one of you can also see this image of the quadratic formula. If you are able to see that, that's great. That means that everything is functioning perfectly and you should have no issues accessing test questions that are provided to you. Now I'm going to go back one real quick. I'm going to show you what happens. Let's say we did this wrong. We put the wrong event number. You'll get a message, an error message that shows you something was incorrect. Please go back and correct it. Most common mistakes are capitalization, extra spaces, or you put down the wrong event number. All right, so double check all that information and make sure all of them are in if you get this message. If you're still receiving this error and you're not able to figure out what is going on, please let us know at onlinecontests@mathleague.org. All right, I'm going to go back and fix the error I made because I know what it is, and we'll be all on this page. All right, everybody should be at this page at this time. What I want everybody to do right now is go ahead and raise your hands. All right, I want to see everybody in the meeting raising their hand at this time, because we want to make sure you all can raise those hands. Again, everybody in the meeting should be raising that blue hand at this time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that everybody has those hands raised at this time. We still have a few people that have not raised those hands. If you currently are unable to raise that hand at this time, we need you to email us at onlinecontests@mathleague.org. Again, if you currently are unable to raise that hand icon, please make sure that you email us at onlinecontests@mathleague.org. That way we can further assist you at the time when you're taking your test. Again, if you currently are unable to raise that hand icon, you must let us know at onlinecontests@mathleague.org. I still see around 10 people who have not raised their hand icon. So if you are unable to raise that hand icon, you must let us know at onlinecontests@mathleague.org. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and go over the general rules with you all. If you are at an online contest, you can always email us at onlinecontests@mathleague.org if you need any assistance, all right? You don't have to be afraid to email us, but please make sure that you give us the proper information so that we can help you. If you are not an authorized student, chaperone, coach, or Math League staff member for the contest being conducted today, you must leave the meeting room now. We are committed to keeping our testing process secure and will remove anyone who is not supposed to be here. Make sure your cell phones are put away and silent until the team portion of the contest. Keep your eyes on your own workstation and do not talk to anyone or access any forbidden resources during the testing. Unless otherwise specified, all answers must be exact, fully simplified, and the format requested. Answers submitted through the online form will be considered the official document. We will only look at emailed answer sheets in the event of a malfunction of the online submission form. If your answer is a fraction, write it in the form x/y, where x and y are integers, example 3/2. If your answer is a mixed number, write it in the form z space x/y, where x, y, and z are integers. An example is 1 space 1/2. If you don't put the space, it becomes 11/2. If your answer is a decimal, put a decimal between the integer part and the remainder. Example 1.5. All answers will be numbers. Do not write extraneous units like 25 dogs, just write 25. Commas for numbers larger than 5,000, or spaces, because any of these will cause your answer to be counted incorrectly. All right, students, I'm going to go over the rules of the high school sprint test. This is a 60-minute test. Calculators are not allowed for this round. So if you have a calculator on you right now, go ahead and put it away. You don't need it at this time. This is a 30-question test. And each question is 4 points for a correct answer and -1 point for an incorrect answer. There are no penalties for skipping. So again, it's worth 0 points if you skip, but if you put the wrong answer in, it's going to subtract 1 point. However, if you get it right, it's worth 4. All right, at this time, I'm going to lower hands. If you were unable to raise that hand, you must let us know by email at onlinecontests@mathleague.org. All right, so at this point, we're on this page again. Everybody go ahead and click the back button once. And you'll be back onto this page. Okay, everybody should be here currently. And what you're going to do is you're going to select the sprint test. Once you've selected that sprint test and you have all your information in, just in case it went away, go ahead and press that submit button. All right, so 2 things are going to happen here. Number 1, everybody needs to click on this English download test button. Once you've done that, you'll reach this page where you'll see a spot where you're going to have to put in a password. So what I want you to do is, if you are unable to make it to this page, you must let us know at onlinecontests@mathleague.org. Again, if you are unable to see an ability to add or click on that link and add a password, we want you to let us know as soon as possible at onlinecontests@mathleague.org. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go back to this page. So the reason why we have that file open is in case when I give you the password and we go to the test answer document, if you are unable to see any of the data to complete the questions on that page, you will need to enter that same password on this document here so that you can access the test. Okay, so this will give you the PDF of the test, and that same password will also give you the answer document. However, please go ahead and enter that password when I give it to you here in this spot so that you can go to that data test entry page and see if the problem's loaded. You only need to actually put your password in here if you cannot see the questions when we go to the answer document. All right, and I'll show you that in just a minute. So what everybody is going to do for me is going to type M-E-L-O-N, melon, M-E-L-O-N. And what you're going to do is click go to data entry. All right, and as you can see all the questions right here. And also you can see where you can toggle your answer. If you can't see the questions, you're going to type melon into this one. And that'll allow you to access the test. However, you don't have to do it that way. You can just access it straight from here if you are able to do it. And then once you're done taking the test and you don't need to look at it anymore, you can press that submit button. Good luck, students, and we'll see you all later. "15 seconds left. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is time. At this time, I'm going to go over to this page where you've all been entering your answers. If you can all scroll down to the bottom of the page and go ahead and press that submit button that you see right here on the bottom left. Once you've done that, you should be on this page where you see here are the answers you have submitted. If you see this page, here are the answers you submitted. You can sit back and relax at this time. You do not need to do anything else. However, if you are unable to make it to this page where you see here the answers you submitted, you must raise the hand immediately. Again, if you are unable to make it to this page, you must raise that hand immediately. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job, guys. Great job. And at this time, I'm going to go ahead and move back to the break slide. And at this point, we're going to take a break and we're going to go ahead and get Isaac up to present one of the problems. And I'm also going to go ahead and start up the chat for you all. Please make sure you don't discuss any of the questions or spam the chat. Everyone can participate. Thank you for that presentation, Isaac. And at this time, we are going to go ahead and flip over to here. Everybody has this page showing their answers that they've submitted. If you wouldn't mind, go ahead and save that for your records. And once you've done that, go ahead and press the back button 3 times. And all of you will be on this page currently. Go ahead and enter your information again if it's not there. And go ahead and select targets 1 and 2. Once you've done that, go ahead and press submit, and you'll all be on this page where you can enter a password, which we'll get to in just a second. All of you should click on this English link as well so that you can open up the password protected file just in case you can't see the answers when you open up the target test. All right, students, I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about target's rules. This is a 10-minute test. There are also going to be 4 rounds of 2 questions each. And each of these rounds questions are worth 10 points apiece. So there's a total of 8 questions and 80 points. Remember that all answers must be simplified. And for this test, you are allowed to use your calculators, so you can go ahead and take those calculators out at this time. All right, again, if you need assistance, raising your hand isn't going to help you at this time. Please let us know at onlinecontests@mathleague.org. So again, everybody will be taking this here shortly. And at this point, I am going to get back to you once we are ready to start. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for all of your patience. All right, so like before, students, we've opened up this file just in case you can't see the questions on the assignment. All right, if you can't see them where you're going to submit your answers, then you'll want to use this link. Otherwise, everybody should be able to see them when we enter the password into this spot right here. All right, students. So at this time, I am going to go ahead and give you the password to this section. The password for this test is TRIED, T-R-I-E-D. Once you've entered that, go ahead and click Go to Data Entry. And once you're on this page, if you do not see the questions as you see here, you can enter it into this document right here to access the file. Good luck all, and we will see you in a few minutes. "15 seconds left. All right, students, that is time. All right, everybody on this page now, we should go all the way down to the bottom and press that submit button. Once you do that, you should see the following message. Here are the answers you submitted. If you see this message, you're in great shape. You don't have to do anything else this time. You can sit back and relax. However, if you are unable to see this message, you must raise that hand immediately. Again, if you are currently unable to see this message, you must raise that hand immediately. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, so at this time, I am going to go ahead and share with you all the timer page. We are going to start a 5-minute break. And during this 5-minute break, we will have Isaac coming on to present a problem. And I'm going to also be opening up the chat to everyone. Please make sure you don't discuss answers, and also be respectful and don't spam the chat. All right, at this time, students, I'm going to go ahead and share with you the target 7 and 8 answers that you have submitted your answers for. Go ahead and save this page for your records. And then you can go back 3 times And once you've done that, you will be on this page where you can now enter your information. All right, so this is a little different this year. So everybody is going to do this because I'm going to give you guys how this is going to work. It's actually a little bit easier for you all, but you got to follow the rule, follow how this works. All right. So everybody go ahead and select the team test. You are more than welcome to take this team test individually or not. But everybody's going to go to this page. All right. So once you've done that, go ahead and press the submit button. And you'll be on this page. At the bottom of the page, what I want you all to notice is we're going to do that same download test function. However, if you're not the team captain, meaning that you're not going to go to data entry and enter the data, you're going to access the test by this link. All right. So everyone that's not a team captain will access the test with this link. So all of you should put the password in here if you are not a team captain when I give it to you. All right. And then the team captain's the only one that's going to enter all of their teammates' information here from the same school up to person 5. And then they're the ones that are going to go to the data entry and enter the test question answers. All right. But you guys can go ahead and work on putting that information in, but only the team captain needs to put teammates 1 through 5 in. If you are not the team captain, you're not going to do that. You're going to access it by this English link. All right. So I want to go over the team rules real quick. This is a 20-minute test. You may have teams of 1 through 6 students, all from your same school. You can use your calculators on this round. There are 10 total questions, and each question is worth 10 points for a correct answer. In order for that answer to be correct, it must be in most simplified form. All right, so I'm going to go back to this page. So since I'm acting as a team captain in this case, I didn't really need to click this link unless if you get to this page, once you enter the password and you can't see the answers, then you should go to here, okay? But otherwise, since I'm a team captain, I'm going to be doing it this way. All right, and you should enter all of your teammates' information in up to teammate 5. I'm going to give you all a few moments, captains, to get all that information in. Everybody else, you don't need to enter this information onto these lines. You don't have to do that, all right? All of the rest of you that aren't team captains are going to access the test by this form right here. All right, you're going to access the PDF file. Only team captains are going to access that data entry line. All right. So once you have entered all of your teammates' information, I'm going to go ahead and give you the password. Now, remember, non-captains are going to enter their password on the PDF file. Captains are going to enter their information here. And if you can't see the questions, captains, then you're going to enter it over here to get the PDF file, all right? But just want to make sure that, because I know it's a little different from last year, want to make sure you all are on board with this. I think it's a lot easier and it's going to help you all. All right. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and give you your team test password. It's Cloudy, C-L-O-U-D-Y. Again, that password is Cloudy, C-L-O-U-D-Y. Once you get here, if you have any problems accessing this page, you can raise your hand and you can put in the password here for the team test to get started on it while we're helping you. All right, good luck, you all. 15 seconds left. All right, students, time is up. All of our captains, what you're going to do is scroll down to the bottom of the data entry page and press the submit button. Captains, you should see the following page that you have submitted the answers. If you see this page, you are in perfect shape. However, if any of you are unable to currently see this page, you must raise that hand immediately. Again, if any of you are unable to make it to this page, you must raise that hand immediately. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. Captains, go ahead and save this page for your records. And once you've done that, everybody go ahead and press the back button until you reach your entry page. Once you have reached that entry page, you are good to go. And I am going to go ahead at this point and share with you all the break page. And we are going to have a couple of individuals come up and present a couple of problems. And at this point, I'm going to open up the chat as well to everyone so that you can talk to each other. Now, remember, don't talk about questions on the tests or spam the chats. And we will see you all in 5 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we are going to go ahead and start our next round. All right, so students, every one of you needs to do this. It's going to work the same way as team, except now we're on relay teams. However, there will need to be more team captains if you had teams of greater than 4, because there's only 3 members per team for this one. All right, so let's go ahead and select relay 1 and go ahead and press that submit button. Once you have pressed that submit button, all of the non-team captains for this round are going to press on that English link for download the test. And you'll see it open here where you can enter your password. All right. Captains, you're the only one that's going to enter the password in here. All of the other members of the team are going to enter the password right here. All right. So if you're not a team captain, stay on this page. If you are a team captain, stay on this page. Please make sure that you put in all of your teammates' names and their IDs. All right, and you'll be good to go at this point. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and share with you all the instructions for the relay. Teams of 1 to 3 students, all from the same school. You will have 3 minutes per round. If you have your calculators out at this time, you must put them away. You cannot use calculators. There's going to be 5 rounds of 3 questions each. You get 2 points for the correct answer for question 1. And then you get 3 points for the correct answer for question 2 and 5 points for the correct answer for question 3. All answers are integers between 0 and 99. And TNYWR means that the answer for question 1 is the start to question 2, and the answer for question 2 is the start for answering question 3. All right, so you guys see how this works in case you're new to this. So again, what that means is the answer you get for 1 goes into start question 2, and the answer you get for question 2 goes into start question 3. All right, students, at this time, I want to make sure all of you have, captains have entered all of your teammates' information here. And those of you that aren't captains are on this page currently. All right, students, I'm going to make sure that we are ready to go. And then I will hand over your password. All right, here you go. You are going to type in password SPRING. Once you do that, you're going to press go to data entry. That is SPRING. Once you have done that and you are on the page, you may start working. If you have any issues, please go ahead and raise that hand icon at this time. Good luck, students. $15 seconds. All right, students, at this time, go ahead and press that submit button, captains. Captains, you should make it to this page that says, here are the answers you submitted. If you see this page, you are perfect. You can sit back and relax. However, if you are unable to make it to this page, you must raise that hand and raise it immediately. Again, if you are unable to make it to this page, you must raise that hand and immediately. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, students, at this time, we're going to pull up a break slides. And once we are ready, we will go over the final slides. And we will also start up a countdown round. Please note that today's awards will be after countdown round. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go over the end of contest real quick, and then Tim's going to come on because he has something that he wants to talk to you all about. He has a couple of surprises. And once I'm done with that, of course. All right, results will be posted soon at mathleague.org/results/high school. You can also download your score report and participation certificates at the results link shown. You can also check out mathleague.org/onlinecontest.php for more information about awards. PDFs of the contest with answers and solutions will be sent to your chaperones after all contests with this release number are completed. That'll be sometime at the end of this month. Please study the questions you missed and let us know if we made a scoring error. Check out our classes at mathleague.org/classes0.php. And also, you can also sign up for the Number Sense Challenge at mathleague.org/numbersensechallenge.php. You may also check out our logos at the top of our website to connect to AOPS Forum, mailing lists, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and our brand new YouTube channel. Watch for more information about the state and national championships. All right, at this time, I'm going to go ahead and let Mr. Sanders get on to discuss with you a couple of the new things.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming out to our first high school contest of the year. Glad to see you all here. What I want to do first is, Ryan, if you can go ahead and start sharing the countdown screen. I want to go ahead and let everybody know who's going to be in the countdown. And that'll be starting right after I finish my announcements.
On it right now.
For those of you who are in the countdown, we do need you to be logged into Zoom on a computer. So if you have a computer that you've been working on to do the test and a different like phone or iPad that you're using your camera from, your camera from, hey, we need you to log into Zoom from your computer because that's how you'll be able to type an X to buzz in when the countdown comes. And we'll explain all the rules for the countdown. You can see on the screen here who the people are. Anyway, a couple of things I wanted to mention. We have updated our prize selections for this year, and we're also offering some additional prizes for things that we haven't done before. So I want to explain a little bit about that. First off, as soon as the contest results are finalized today, you will be able to take a look at the results. For any of you who qualified for state, you also won a prize, which means you'll be able to look at that email that we send, check out the information about how to claim your prize. Okay, in addition to that, we are now offering prizes for teachers who bring a lot of students to contests throughout the year. So if there are any teachers in the room, we want to encourage you to bring more students so that you can earn a prize for yourself. We are also giving out countdown prizes every contest. That is something new. We weren't, countdown was basically just for fun last year, but now it is a prize. On top of that, we are giving away a something we started a few months ago, where we're giving away a random prize drawing at every contest where there's more than 100 students. So we do have a prize drawing to give away today. Basically, the way this works is we took all the students who were registered and competed in the contest, and we selected a student at random from that. So I'm going to announce that in just a moment. You do have to be present to win. So if the student is not here, I have a backup winner in mind. All right. So anyway, when you win a random drawing, you have a choice among three things. You can get a free Number Sense Challenge registration. Now, by the way, I know that you all are aware Number Sense is an elementary event. However, Number Sense Challenge is open to everybody. All right. It is. We actually just started one 3 days ago that'll run from October through December. It's 10 weeks, but we only count the top 8 scores, so it is not too late to join. For those of you who remember Number Sense when you were taking them as elementary students, you can still compete in Number Sense, and we'd love to have you join. Anyway, that's the Number Sense Challenge is one of the prizes that's available. We also have a choice of a book from our online store or a $25 Amazon gift card. By the way, the countdown winner receives the same choice of 3 prizes. So I will follow up with the countdown winner once we know who that is. And you'll be able to select one of these 3 prizes as well. All right, I'm going to turn it back over to Ryan and we'll get the countdown started.
All right, thank you, Tim. I'm going to go ahead and introduce Isaac. We'll be running our countdown.
Hello, everyone. I'm Isaac. If you haven't seen me yet, I'm an internet math league, and I'll be running this countdown. So, I'll go over the rules for the countdown first while I bring up the answers for the this countdown. So let me go over the rules. Firstly, reminder, students who are participating in this countdown round, please make sure you have a working microphone and that you're logged in to Zoom from a computer so that you can type in your X in the chat for buzzing in properly. Okay, chat will be open to the whole group, but no one chats or raises their hand icons unless I invite you to. Unfortunately, we'll have to remove any violators with no warning. So I'll just put this reminder in chat for everyone to see. It's nothing personal against any of you guys, but we really do need the chat to be clear so that this contest works as smoothly as possible. And we greatly appreciate your cooperation with all of these rules throughout the whole contest and insofar. So further, no calculators are allowed during the countdown contest. If any student mutes themselves while the timer is running, they will be disqualified from that question in particular. Students will have up to 45 seconds to answer the question as shown by the timer. The question will appear, it will be read, and you can type an X in the chat window as soon as you have an answer, even if the question is still being read. Then you'll wait for me to call on you to give your answer in 3 seconds. If you are correct, you score the point. If you are wrong, the other student will have an opportunity to answer within the 45-second time window. They will still need to type an X in the chat window and wait to be called on. If neither student gets it right or 45 seconds have elapsed, no points are awarded for that question. And other than the final round, the student with most points after 3 questions will be the winner, and we'll move on to the next round. If it is tied after 3 questions, we will continue past that until someone gets a question correct. We have a specific special rule if a current set of competitors goes for 3 questions in a row without a point being scored, but we'll talk about that when we get there, if we ever get to that point.
Excellent job, everyone. That was very impressive. Nice job on the countdown round. All right, so at this point, I'm going to go ahead and reshare with you all the final slide while I'm pulling up our awards. All right, for Northern California, we're going to go over the junior high top 4.
And all results from all of our contests today are now on our website. So feel free to go ahead and check out that information. And I guess that concludes the program for today. Thanks for coming out, everybody, and we'll see you at the next contest. Hi, everybody. This is Tim. Hope you're enjoying our videos. If so, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that sort of thing. But what I'd really want to invite you to do is to send us an email at media@mathleague.org. Tell us which problems you'd like to see us cover next in our video series. Take care and see you in the next video.